Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Kahala, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. Peace and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Coming at you with another in transit lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. To feed the Lord's flock with knowledge and wisdom and understanding. All right. And this lesson is inspired by Apostle Elder Tahar's lesson going into dumb dogs and men that cannot fully declare the prophecies, because there's levels to this truth. All right. There's levels to this truth. And not everybody understands that. So in general, it is good that the fact that we are the Israelites is pushed. Yeah, so in general, it is good that us being the Israelites is being pushed, us being the Lord's people is being pushed by different Israelite camps. But these are entry level things, and the truth has levels to it. Okay, it isn't just, oh, well, you wake up to the fact that you're an Israelite, but then you need further instruction. Okay, so we find out we're the Israelites, we're the sons of God, we're the sons of God, then what? Then you have to find out about the prophecies, what's about to happen. You slowly and surely learn the law, statute, commandments. You fall away from the heathenistic traditions which we followed. And what happened? You come to the faith. Okay? Because these are going to be exposed, the dumb dogs that they are. And the dumb dogs not, when you go into the word dumb, that's what it says. I remember right off the top. I do have my tablet, but so I can't pull that up. But you brothers, you could look up dumb dogs. You could look up the word for dumb in the Hebrew from Isaiah 50. The watchman is supposed to be alert dogs. If the dog, you want that dog to be alert, it's a warn of an intruder, a warn of that's incoming. The dog is dumb. In other words, it's a dumbass dog. The dog is dumb. It doesn't bark when it's supposed to. Well, then what use does that dog have? Okay. A lot of these dogs are foaming at the mouth out here, and that's comparable to these false prophets, man. Okay. And when the time where all these things come to pass, which is very soon, man, 2023 is looking like the year that they're going to implement the Charagma, man, the chip. So, which is the mark of the beast. So, when it comes to these times, we're watching and we're praying that it happens, because we want to be delivered from this place. If the Lord doesn't intervene soon, no flesh will be saved, as it is written. But there's men out there that are misleading the flock, that are not warning them. Okay, and the scriptures talk about the watchmen that don't warn. Hey, while I'm at a light, let me see. Yeah, I know I charge this thing up. Yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna just quote the scriptures I know off the top while the tablet starts up. But you have these dumb dogs. You have men like Captain Tazariak of ISUPK, and they want to label us as conspiracy theorists for the clear facts that's at hand. Yes, they are going to implement a digital, a central bank digital currency in all these different nations. And if you don't have it, if you don't have that chip up in you, okay, like Yuval Noah Harari, that devil, what did he say? He said that surveillance is going to go under the skin. What does that mean? How does that match up with biblical prophecy? Well, us, the hopeful prophets of the Lord, can tell you that when he says surveillance goes under the skin, he's talking about the mark, the charagma. All right. And a lot of our people being simple, not knowing the severity, something as small as a grain of rice could mean that you're slated for nuclear fire. And for a lot of our people, that's a stumbling block. Oh, it's just so tiny. How could the Lord really cares about that? Yes, you've been warned. All right. This is the time where the allegiance of our people is going to be made known. That there's many that are not even in the faith, and they're going to find out. They're about to find. We're all going to find out who's really with the Lord and who's with this world. Lord's will we be found worthy in that day. But our job is to warn the people. So we bark. We make these videos. We're barking. We're barking. Okay. And by barking, what are we doing? Warning our people. The devil, the so-called white man, is coming down with great wrath. Beware. He's going to come with this fourth industrial revolution, which he's already coming with it. It's already happening. It's just a matter of a couple little events that they got, few more psyops. It won't take much. And boom. Okay. A few more psyops and boom, they're going to implement it. Okay. So these dumb dogs, these false prophets, these men that have either sold out or the Lord just simply blinded them, period, they're going to have to pay, and they have blood on their hands for not warning the people. All right. Being in this truth is a very serious matter. Shalom to the brother Tazapanya Banyamyan. Yahabashim Yashai Brakatah, brother. As this brother constantly warns the flock, I warn the flock, from the apostles on down, we all warn the flock. Because we fear the Lord and we know that we have to warn the people, man. Otherwise, blood will be on our hands. It will be worthy of a judgment. So having this truth is not just some walk in the park, It ain't a field of roses, man. It's intense at times, and we got to be prepared for the battle. And guess what? Elijah went against the prophets of Baal as well. A lot of these guys claiming to serve the Lord, they ain't serving the Lord, man. They're serving Satan on the left hand. All right. But again, this is our job. And like Elder Yaquab said, we got infinite truth through the Spirit. All right. Elder Yaquab from GMS Main Camp put it on the Apostle Elder Tahar's channel that we got infinite percent truth, 100% truth. There ain't no two ways about it. So either you got the whole truth or you don't. There is no, well, that's up for debate. And no, it ain't up for debate. That's why the scriptures warn about debate, because debate implies that there's two sides that could be potentially right, and they're gonna. No, there is no debate. It is the truth. Or you could get down with it or not. All right. Here, there's a scripture that says, "Debate thy cause." Our cause is the 100% truth. So there is no real debate. Or whatever it is, it's just the defense of the gospel, the 100% truth. We have an unction from the. It says you have an unction from the Holy One. You know all things. All right. That means what? That we have what we have what we need in terms of this knowledge in order to get to that crown of life. Okay. Through the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai's blood being spilt. Okay, that's why what Yahweh Shai did is of the utmost importance. There wouldn't be no hope of a new covenant. All right, and that's another thing. These guys got to stop saying, that's another trait of these dumb dogs, saying that you're in the new covenant. So if you're in the new covenant, that means you're of the elect. That's prideful, bro. The new covenant is immortality. The new covenant means you don't go off no more, man. Just like in ancient Egyptian deliverance, there had to be a deliverance. Then the Lord gave us the first covenant. And it's the same way with this one. It's going to be a great deliverance. And in the midst of that, the scripture saying in a twinkle of an eye, we're going to be changed. And that means we're going to be in the new covenant. So if you say you're in the new covenant now, you're basically saying you're of the elect. You're certified. You got a certified spot on the chariot. And can't none of us say that, man. We all got to strive and give diligence to make our calling of election sure. That's the only way. In the end, we're going to know who's really going to get that new covenant. And eventually all Israel will be in the new covenant, but the first dominion, the Israel of the Most High, is going to be the first ones to get it, man. And that's going to be your pop, man. This brother posted a precept, Ezekiel 2:10. This is from Tazapanya Banyamyan. It says, Ezekiel 2:10. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentation, mourning, and woe. Exactly. This book is full of lamentation, mourning, and woe. But these guys, they want to make, so what these people in the world say, they say that us being Israelites is a conspiracy theory. So is that a conspiracy theory? Why not just say the whole truth is a conspiracy theory then? No? And that's a CIA term. Okay? So you accusing us of being conspiracy theorists is very agent-like. I'm gonna just say that. Referring to Captain Tazariak, that's very agent-like. To try to downplay what's coming out because it's cutting you. Just like when Hassan Campbell, which that dude is way the hell off too, but when it came down to the chip, the mark of the beast, he was on point. And he checked your ass, and what happened? Dude's looking around, copping a plea. It's straightforward, man. All right? Nobody asks you when you go to the store, are you a sinner? All right, here's your groceries. Gotta be such and such money. Have a nice day. Nobody does that, man. That doesn't make sense. That's illogical. Stop being effeminate. Stop being a dumb dog. All right? Stop being a fool, man. But hey, the sooner that it happens, the sooner the Lord is going to justify his men and reveal who his prophets really are. So we know that these things all got to happen. There has to be an opposition. There has to be a controversy, even amongst these Israelite camps, man. There's a controversy about what is the mark, and that's a key pivotal prophecy. They try to downplay the mark. Hey, it's just sin. No, the mark is clearly something deeper than just that. Because like the elder apostle said, Elder Apostle Har said, if it was sin, then we would all be screwed. The only one that make it in the kingdom would be Job, according to the scriptures, man. Okay? So that doesn't make any sense. And the Lord made it straight up obvious. But if you can't get it, hey, man. If you can't get it, then the Lord didn't open your mind to see it. But it doesn't make any sense that it would be sin. Because nobody asked you, or nobody's going to be asking you anytime in the future. I've never seen this before, that, oh, well, are you a sinner? Do you believe in white Jesus? All right, you good to go. Come here. You could buy this. But we have seen people with a charagma, a mark of the beast, a mark, all right, a chip in their hand or in their forehead. We have seen them buying and selling with it, okay? Point blank period. It's a simple, straightforward equation. But these dumb dogs are going to do what dumb dogs do. And what's the ultimate fate of a dumb dog? The false prophets, according to Deuteronomy 13, got to be put to death, man. Adaptation is nigh. These guys are not really watching for prophecy, man. They like to curse out the so-called white man. That's a part of the truth, but it's not the whole truth. There's more aspects to this truth. And the best way to get at Esau is to expose him through the prophecies and to explain what's going on. The testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So what better way to get at this devil than to expose his plans? But y'all want to turn a blind eye to it because most likely you've sold out Either that or you're just a dumb dog. Either way, you're a dumb dog. But you may be sincere, but just be ignorant. The Lord's will, those that are out there not teaching the right thing, whoever's of the elect, we know this, they're going to come into the 100% truth. Right? But they don't believe in Yahushua. That's right. Because if you truly believe, then, hey, this a lot in the last days, man. We're in the end. But it doesn't make any sense what these guys are saying. It's very plain and logical. There's a very effeminate, faithless spirit amongst a lot of these men. Okay? They want to be accepted by the world. Mind you, Captain Tazariak is the same dude that said that you can focus on something greater than the Most High. All right? That is the most illogical shit. I never even heard a bugged out Christian say that before. But this dude actually said it to where, what's his name? Polite even got on his ass, man. He said, this man just said that there's something greater than the Most High. Get this nigga out of here. And basically, this dude, he ain't even say nothing after that. He's just sitting there quiet. That's what a dumb dog does. They don't say nothing. They don't bark. You got an intruder coming up in your house. You got this dog. You feed the dog. You take care of the dog. But when the time comes for the dog to bark and play its part, it can't do it. So what's the remedy for a dog like that? We'll put him down. He's useless. I ain't gonna be taking care of a dog that don't even know how to bark. All right, but the real prophets of the Lord are lively dogs, man. They're alert. They on the watch, watching for prophecy, man. Like the Lord said, can you can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the times? It's all happening, man. But these guys don't get into what's going on with the World Economic Forum. They don't get into what's going on with the digitalization of everything, man. Because they ain't really watching for prophecy. They like the clout, they like the glory, they like the fame, they like the praises of men. They like to be known as a high exalted prophet, but they don't want to actually do what a prophet's supposed to do, man. So the Lord is going to deal with them. So with that, I'm gonna close it out. All praise, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakadash. Shalom to the elect. Hey, Lord's will. I can catch you on the next one. All right. Shalom.